Hello, everybody, and welcome to this webinar. Please read the disclaimer to yourselves, and then we'll get going straight away. From hobby trader to elite trader, creating a trader's edge blueprint for success. So let me ask you these questions. Are you troubled by your inconsistent trading results? Do you find yourself frustrated when you take your profits too soon, or you get in too early, only to suffer when the trade goes against you, even if you have the right view? Have you reached a level of success in your trading, but you're just not sure how to grow from here? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you've come to the right place, and it is clear that you long to have a bigger future for yourself because you're here. But did you know that whatever you have done in the past will equal what you do in the future if you continue to do the same things you have always done? My name is Jody Samuels, and welcome to From Hobby Trader to Elite Trader. I'd like to thank and acknowledge you for taking time out of your busy schedules to join me today, and I am going to do my best to make sure that this session is well worth your time and effort. Before I begin, I would just like to tell you a little bit about myself. For 15 years, I worked for JP Morgan, a U.S. global investment bank, first on Wall Street and then on Bay Street. I was a foreign exchange interbank trader, responsible for making several $1 million a year for the bank. Today, I trade stocks and options, futures, and Forex for my own account and run my trading and education company called the FX Traders Edge, where I coach and mentor traders. And the Wavy Tunnel Pro is our preferred strategy. I wrote a book called The Trader's Pendulum, The 10 Habits of Highly Successful Traders, and created this new program called the Wealth Builders Roadmap Coaching Program to teach people how to use entrepreneurial skills and habits to develop their trading business. And I'm going to tell you about that later. So thank you for your time and trust today. Let's begin. Part 1, the hobby trader. Before we can design a blueprint, we need to know where we are today and where we are going. Like what reality TV programs do. Have you ever watched reality TV with the before and after? I personally like the house makeover programs like Love It or List It, Fixer Upper, Extreme Makeover, Design on a Dime, TV shows with before and after pictures. Would you say that all of these TV shows are about transformations? Well, on today's Makeover Trader Show, the before is the hobby trader who lives at Old Habit's house. Once the transformation takes place, the hobby trader becomes an elite trader who lives at Transformation Villas. But the transformation isn't easy. It takes work. But Old Habit's house is where nothing changes. The results you are getting now are the results you'll get in the future. Transformation means changing only what needs to be changed to get different results in the future. Not to change everything if you don't need to change everything. So where do you want to live? Old Habit's house or Transformation Villas? The first important question to ask yourself in this journey on becoming an elite trader is, if that is where you want to go, is why are you trading? What are your reasons for establishing a trading business? The why is so important. To make money is not the answer. It's part of it. But what is your why? Dig deeper. Is it to have fun, be a part of a community, or to make some money on the side? That sounds like a hobby to me. Or is it to reach a certain income level or a certain value in your portfolio? Is it to be able to purchase a vacation or retirement property? Now that's thinking more like an elite trader. But did you know that the bigger your why, the easier the how? When you know why you are doing something, the how becomes that much easier. It just does. It just does. Some of the most common reasons are self-management, financial independence, and creative freedom. These are 6 main reasons why traders get into the trading business. But it's important for you to drill down on that. Dig deep and spell out what that means to you. So it might be important to write it down. What is your why for trading? What is your why for developing a trading business? Why do you want to make money consistently? What does it mean to you? And when you are drilling down, try to think big with passion. Passion helps us achieve our goals and to make our dreams a reality. Passion takes us from good to great. Every entrepreneur knows that if you set a goal and understand your why behind that goal, then you'll have passion driving your decisions and it will help with perseverance. You have to know your why. And I'm sure you've heard this not only from people like me who are in the trading space, but from people who are in other spaces. So you have to know your why. Let me illustrate the hobby trader for you. But just know that this is an extreme case to get the point across. You may not fall into the extreme case. However, I do think you will be able to relate to some of what I am about to say. At first, the hobby trader is excited about trading, also confident that they can make a killing, but they have no goals. So they don't even know why they want to make a killing. For what? They are easily influenced and follow lots of people, listen to all the hype on the media, spend lots of money to follow the gurus. They trade impulsively, not thinking about why they are even taking a trade. And furthermore, they have no boundaries and no rules to follow. Then, still determined to make it big, but what does that even mean? They do lots of research to learn more, so much so that they are in information overload and do not know how to separate the wheat from the chaff. Their confidence begins to wane as they aimlessly shoot for the stars for that elusive holy grail strategy, or better yet, someone to feed them profitable trades day in and day out. Finally, after following so many so-called mentors and not being successful themselves, they feel lost, helpless, and hopeless. They were seeking home runs with little or no discipline and structure, and all it got them were losses, frustrations, and feeling stuck in the muck. In short, hobby traders are out of shape. Can anybody relate to this? Well, as an outsider looking in, I want to help the hobby trader. I see and feel their challenges. I've been there myself. I've experienced the same feelings. I've experienced being easily influenced by other gurus, being easily influenced by what I thought the market was telling me and being wrong and not having a plan in place to get out or reverse before the damage was done. And I've experienced the emotional roller coaster ride accompanying volatile markets. The good news is that my experience and what I experienced in the markets paved the way to the Wealth Builders Roadmap Coaching Program, which you will hear about later, and why I coach traders today, because it helps me maintain balance in my own trading. What I teach is a constant reminder to me. Let's take this one step further and look at an example of volatility in the markets that feed the emotions and can destroy the P&L of a trader if not managed. Let's feel the fear. Hobby trader will do the following: buy in blue, sell in red, and then second guess and kick themselves for missing out, FOMO. Then they will act without thinking and buy in blue at the top and bail in red on the right. Have you ever done this? Good practice, according to Warren Buffett, is to be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. But what do we need to do? in order to not do this. We need to train the brain for this, and we show you how in the Wealth Builders Roadmap coaching program. So let's take a step back now and look at the hobbyist mentality, the belief, and the consequence. Hobbyist mentality number one: have unrealistic expectations with random goals and know why behind those goals. We talked about that. They believe they can double, this is the belief, that they can double their money every month and do it from an island. What is the consequence? Trading success will never be true success. Just elusive and random goals get random results. See, it starts from the top. What are our goals and what's our why? It's similar to doing a top-down approach in the markets, which I'm a big believer in, looking at the bigger time frames before getting caught in the smaller time frames, just figuring out what the trend is and where we're going for the day or the week or the month. Hobbyist mentality number two: hobby traders don't understand that all traders have different trading personalities and one size doesn't fit all. That's really, really true. They believe that they will find the Holy Grail if they keep looking, but never stop to think what they really need, what resonates with their personality. Not only personality, but trading times that they can trade. Yeah. Can they realistically be a day trader if they're working full time? And then what is the consequence? Lily pad traders and early burnout. So hopping from lily pad to lily pad, from mentor to mentor, from guru to guru, looking for the Holy Grail. Hobbyist mentality number three: hobby traders believe they don't need a trading system or a trade plan with rules, which is a repeatable process for trading decisions. They believe that having a system is boring and don't like following rules. That's why they left their jobs. So what's the consequence? They waste time and effort because no rules mean no profits. Hobbyist mentality number four: hobby traders believe that they don't need to track their trades and review their performance. They believe they can learn by trial and error and avoid learning about money and trade management. And what is the consequence? They never reach their full potential as traders. Yes, I am going to be offering you the Wealth Builders Roadmap coaching program at the end of this. And we are going to learn a lot together, and we're actually going to put into practice everything that we learn. It's going to be hands-on, it's going to be interactive, and we're going to come out of this with all of our tools that we need. And then I'm going to hold you accountable for 6 months after the program. That's right. We're going to review our results, our trading results every single month. We are going to track our trades and review the performance every single month, and in the Discord channel even more often. Hobbyist mentality number five: hobby traders believe they don't need to be accountable to themselves or a coach or commit to a trading education. They believe they can learn trading on their own by bracing the roller coaster ride in the markets themselves. What is the consequence? Fail to learn, fail to earn. Riding the gamut of emotions between fear and greed causes burnout and losing money. So it is really accountability in trading. I find that is the most important thing because it's so easy. Trading can be trading and investing can be a lonely profession, right? Because we're accountable to ourselves pretty well. So it's very easy to lose money one day and then sweep it under the rug, so to say, and be okay with that. Well, it's not okay because we have to be accountable. So that's why I'm forming this group, so we can be accountable to each other. Now that you have a good understanding of how hobby traders think versus how elite traders act, so it's thinking versus acting, you need to ask yourself the following questions. Do you want to start increasing your trading income? The path to a wealth builder's mentality starts here. How do you become an elite trader? The answer is by changing your habits and doing what successful entrepreneurs do. Let's begin with this question. How can we change our habits and move to transformation villas? I attended a Tony Robbins online event. Some of you probably know him. Probably everybody in the world knows him because he's really out there. And one of the ideas that stuck with me was this: we cannot master and control the external world, consider the markets as being the external world, but we can change our internal world, our thoughts, feelings, and actions, and how they contribute to patterns in our trading. And this isn't only about trading. I mean, you might have a challenge in life, and the challenge is the external world, but it's how we deal with that challenge that's important, our thoughts, feelings, and actions. But let's bring it back to trading. Let's take an example. Let's say we are impatient in our trading. We get in too soon. Okay, that's a pretty common problem, and that is a habit or a pattern that we have. It's a habit, it's a pattern. Fine. Now that we understand that pattern, can we change it? Yes, we can. If we are going to transform our trading life and trading results, we must change the pattern of being impatient, and we can do that. Believe me when I say we are going to make a whole list of all of our patterns in the Wealth Builders Roadmap coaching program, and we are going to practice changing those patterns. Because if we can change those patterns, we'll get this. Can you relate to if I become more patient with my trades, I would have better results? That can be a new belief that you have. Being more patient with my trades, I would have better results. Hey, I'm going to do it. I'm going to become more patient with my trades. So my goal is for everyone here today to have the Trader's Edge, or the FX Trader's Edge, because that's the name of my company, and become elite traders. So let me present the Trader's Edge blueprint for you to develop some new patterns. So please follow along. Traders speak about getting the edge, but what does it mean? Edge, the overriding ability for a trader to be resilient to whatever the market sends their way. Edge, weathering difficult markets, being able to always maintain confidence. Not always. It's progress, not perfection. Okay. I have broken edge down into 4 important components of a wealth builder's roadmap. E for entrepreneur, D for defined goals, G for game plan, and E for energetic mind and body. Let's go through them now. E for elite entrepreneur. What do entrepreneurs do? Not all of them, but it's what they should do. Entrepreneurs take responsibility, remain accountable, successful ones, okay, and develop the expertise needed to run a business if they're lacking in education. They employ a personal discipline based on commitment, patience, independence, responsibility, and focus. But the key here is to take responsibility and remain accountable. That's what the key is. You're not going to give your trading results. You're not going to make someone else responsible for your trading results. It's your responsibility. And you can take that on right here, right now. Who is going to take responsibility and remain accountable for their trading results and their trading business? Who is going to do it right here, right now? I want to see a lot of I ams, a lot of whys, a lot of yeses. I want to see everybody. I challenge you to do this. Okay? And if you want to do it together with me, then you'll join the Wealth Builders Roadmap. At the end, I'm going to tell you about it. An elite trader follows general trading rules to stay on track. So I'm going to give you a few examples. One general trading rule might be, I risk no more than 1 to 3% on my account on any one trade. I remind myself that trading is a marathon, not a sprint. It's progress, not perfection. I do not take on unnecessary risk by adding more contracts to my trades. It has to follow risk management. So this is about money management. From my experience, so many traders start out risking a certain amount, and before you know it, greed kicks in and the risks get bigger and bigger and bigger. Number 2, another general trading rule. I avoid emotional trades that do not follow my trade plan. Number 3, I am happy taking profits and losses and I don't focus on the money in the account. Rather, I focus on the setup instead and the money management around that setup and the trade management around that setup. And number 4, I only trade when I'm in a healthy state of mind. If you're having a lousy day, stay out of the markets. If something is happening in your family, your immediate family, and you need to be with them, stay out of the trading. You'll be better off in the long run. So let's move on to D for defined goals. Elite traders have defined goals because they take their trading seriously. This step allows you to focus your attention on what you are trying to achieve by establishing objectives to measure your progress. Being a trader requires that you do most of your work alone. You must be your own boss, take responsibility, and you're your own employee at the same time. That's not easy. Knowing how to manage yourself and how to keep motivated and disciplined is a much underestimated skill a trader needs to develop. And honestly, that's why a group is so important, and a group that I've developed that we're going to do together. The starting point for a wealth builder's roadmap is to write down your goals so that you, as an elite trader, have more clarity about what you are trying to achieve and why. It's called your Blueprint to Success, which is reviewed and modified monthly and annually, or every 6 months. G for game plan. If you have a game plan or a strategy that works and you consistently follow the strategy, you will have a recipe for profitable trades. Game plan for planning the trade and trading the plan. The game plan is planned, defined, and tested trading strategies. Not every trade is going to be a winner. It comes back to money management. You take your small losses and you let your profits run. Once you define the strategy, the trade plan is about taking the trade. You set your trade entry, your stop loss, and your profit targets. Defining your trading system describes the process and the tactics, the strategies you will use to achieve your trading goals. So having a system is vital for 2 main reasons: to provide a consistent methodology that will have a win-loss ratio above chance, and chance is 50%. And the second reason is to reduce the influences of human emotions. A trader must have confidence in their system, yet always be ready to fine-tune it as new insights and techniques are gained over time. So elite traders have game plans. And finally, E for energetic mind and body. Feeling good physically and mentally on a consistent basis is an energetic mind and body. It makes a difference in trading performance. So trading in the zone is where most successful traders trade. A key component in getting there is through an energetic mind and body. Positive winning attitudes, positive trading beliefs, exercise, and meditation. And the opposite of that is having losing attitudes, negativity, and reverting to old habits. So losing the edge for an entrepreneur is lacking focus and lacking passion. Losing the edge for defined goals is acting like a hobby trader and not having goals. Losing the edge for the game plan is winging it. And losing the edge for energetic mind and body is having losing attitudes, negativity, and reverting to old habits. In summary, to become an elite trader means creating new patterns. And creating new patterns means having a vision for our Trader's Edge blueprint. And with a strong why behind our vision, we have a better chance of achieving it. We're going to do an exercise together where we create our vision for our trading future so that we can start creating new patterns and strive to actualize our vision with consistency and passion. But before we do that, I would like to invite you to join me in the Wealth Builders Roadmap coaching program, where we can become elite traders together and move from old habits house to transformation villas. And then we will come back to this vision question. the Wealth Builders Roadmap. Join my brand new coaching program to build a roadmap that you can follow in any market condition and rely on to guide you in growing your account. This is going to be very interaction. You're going to have homework to do every single week. We're going to do track performance metrics. We're going to figure out our trading personality. We're going to be really, really clear about what our goals are. And I'm going to hold you accountable, and you're going to hold me accountable. So mark your calendar. If you don't have a trading plan or a solid routine, or don't understand why you need them, if you want to take volatile markets in stride, staying clear-headed no matter the market swings, are unsure of your trading goals or don't know how to set them, or don't understand how to measure them and your success. If you fear making mistakes that trash your hard-earned portfolio and trading account and rattle your confidence, if you want to prevent revenge trading or holding back on smart trades out of fear. So my new group coaching program, the Wealth Builders Roadmap, uses my one-of-a-kind 5 Ps method to help you build a comprehensive trading plan with me, where we go through the 5 Ps, where if followed thoughtfully, will put you on the path to making smarter and potentially more consistent trades so that you come out on top and build lasting wealth. And we're going to do that together for 6 months. So what does this include? 290 sessions a week, so it easily fits into your busy schedule. We're going to do it from 4 to 5:30 Eastern, held via Zoom so that you can attend from anywhere in the world. Of course, it's going to be recorded. Conveniently scheduled on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There you go, at 4 o'clock, right after the markets close, so they won't disrupt your existing trading schedule or your weekend plans. Access to all recordings for a full year. You can go at your own pace. You won't feel rushed or pressured to nail everything right away. You will have all the tools you need to refine and tweak your plan right at your fingertips. You can revisit the trainings as much as you need and stay covered if you have conflict or miss a session. But I want you to be there. This is interactive. We're going to do this together. We're going to build on our plan from day one, and we're going to cover all the things that are necessary that we need to run a trading business, quite frankly. And then we're going to be accountable. We're actually going to trade our accounts and be accountable for 6 months. So these are interactive sessions with accountability partners. That's right. You're each going to have an accountability partner. You're going to be paired with them to keep you on track and ensure you meet your goals. The program is customized for you and highly interactive. Network with other traders for support and inspiration now and in years to come. Wealth Builders Roadmap. Here's what my coaching clients say about working with me. I began with a deposit of $50,000 into a brokerage account. Within a year, I was managing over $1 million, and that number has increased to the mid-7 figures today. Now, almost always, I look at potential investments through the filter of Jody's approach. Her ideas have stood the test of time. When you have Jody, you are benefiting from decades of experience in the markets. You are getting the master to mentor you. In order to exponentially grow our investing and trading skills, we all need a great mentor like Jody. So 5 success bonuses worth $1,536 completely free. Access to a private members only Discord channel, text or voice chat with other members. An excerpt from my widely published book, The Trader's Pendulum, Chapter 3. Special technical analysis basic sessions. So we're going to discover how to choose the right technical analysis tools. Learn the secrets to choosing what works best for you. Simplify the trading decision process and shorten your decision-making curve. And then 6 60-minute group check-in sessions for the next 6 months after the initial month is complete. So we're going to finalize the plan and take advantage of the chance to have me answer any of your lingering questions. But you're going to have a solid roadmap, but you're going to be trading. But it's more than classes and bonuses. It's a way to finally be accountable to your coach and group. Your trading buddy, by the way, your partner, is not another coach. It's one of you. It's you working together. You need accountability from me, and you need accountability with someone else. I'm going to hold you accountable to do what you say you are going to do. So we are going to hold you accountable for 6 months after the program, when you will take your trades, measure your results, and work on fine-tuning your strategy or money management or trade management to improve those results. We will even give you a trial trading account if you'd like from our funded program, so you make sure to stick with the rules. Enroll now to receive all of these game-changing tools. 8 sessions of my award-winning coaching. It's actually, well, 9, and I might do more. My personal feedback and time for one-on-one questions. 1 year of access to the Wealth Builders Roadmap course, dedicated accountability partner, network of brilliant like-minded traders, access to private members-only Discord channel, chapter 3 of my widely published book, special technical analysis training, and 6 group follow-up sessions. And a bonus one-on-one session with me, first 10 members only. So I'm going to sit with you, not at the beginning, but at the end of the program, and we can go through what you have carved out for yourself, one-on-one with me. The URL is wavytunnelpro.com/coaching. So pretend we are working together, and 1 year from now, looking back, what has to happen in your trading life for you to feel you are achieving your full potential as a trader? So take a few minutes and just jot a few things down. To start my professional career, great. Consistent monthly gains despite losses, excellent. Let winning trades run, oh, fantastic, fantastic. Have to reach my income targets. Great, excellent. Okay, this is a great start, guys. Trade the same setup over and over. Absolutely. We have just spent this session together talking about the Trader's Edge makeover and coming up with the blueprint to move from hobby trader to elite trader. So I'd really like to thank those of you who sat here today with an open mind. To move to a higher level of trading, it must be necessary to let go of some old ways of thinking and be open to adopting new ones. So I'd like to end with my coaching poem by Guillaume Apollinaire, a French poet and philosopher. Come to the edge. We can't. We're afraid. Come to the edge. We can't. We will fall. Come to the edge. And they came, and he pushed them, and they flew. So thank you, everybody. I do hope you join me. If you have any questions, you can contact me at jody@fxtradersedge.com. So it is my wish for you that I push you in this program and you fly. Thank you.